Hi everyone, it's me, it's 5:30 and I am live again with you this evening. Hope you're all well. So I'm going to be talking about vitamin C in skincare. So we've left behind the cleansing section of the year. That was January. We're now into February and we're going to talk vitamin C. Hello. And I've chosen vitamin C to talk about because they are in two of the products that I am offering at my 20% off this month, which if you've been listening for a while, you'll know that I am celebrating 20 years of my business. And to celebrate this year, every single month of the year, something or some things are going to be 20% off. And I'm handpicking them to make sure that they are right for the season and to make sure they are right for my valued customers. And in February, I have chosen these beautiful products along with the Lily Lolo lipsticks, which I will mention a bit earlier and I will talk about in future lives. So that is why I've chosen them, because they are ideal for this season. Vitamin C has a huge multitude of benefits, which I'll go into in a moment, and it's perfect for getting your skin ready for summer and also for combating this rotten old winter weather that we're still in. So let's talk about vitamin C, an amazing ingredient in skincare, one that's been around for a long time, and one that is in a multitude of products out there, and I want to talk to you about what it does, how it works, the best way to use it, etc, etc, etc. So let's start with what is it. So vitamin C is something, obviously it's a vitamin, but it's something that we can't produce naturally in our bodies. And so we need to either ingest it with our food, or we need to apply it topically to our skin if we want to benefit our skin. Unfortunately, when you ingest vitamin C, your skin is probably one of the last areas that is benefiting from the vitamin C that goes into your tummy, because obviously it spreads out throughout the body, and yeah, the skin is sort of a bit left behind. So ideally for your skin, you want to be applying it topically. Now, as well as eating it, the benefits of products like, or ingredients like citrus fruits, leafy greens, strawberries, rosehip oil, sea buckthorn oil, they are all hyper rich in vitamin C. So you can eat those, or if you're very lucky, you can get your hands on an organic product that has all those ingredients in them to really give you the very best vitamin C into your skin. So that's what it is, but one thing it is very, very fragile. So the minute vitamin C hits the atmosphere, it oxidizes and is no longer any good. So it's a really tricky ingredient to work with, and one that in skincare is very, very frustrating, because you want all the benefits, but you've really got to deliver it in the very best way to get those benefits. So let me tell you about those benefits, because they are seemingly endless. They really are so many things that that vitamin C provides for your skin. So one of the main things it does is it fights the free radicals in your skin. Free radicals are like little robber cells, and they are produced when we don't look after ourselves very well. So if we are exposed to excess sun, if we have a bad diet, if we smoke or drink too much, all those things, pollution as well, that's another thing that increases the likelihood of free radicals in your skin. And these free radicals go around and they go into the other cells, and they reduce and break down the collagen and the elastin and all the good stuff in your skin cells. So obviously we don't want to encourage any of those. And vitamin C is an amazing product in that not only does it help neutralize them, it helps protect your skin from even allowing them to be formed. So amazing, amazing ingredient. So that's one of the top ones. Then we've also got the fact that it supports the skin's barrier. So that makes your skin less likely to be sensitive, dry, oily, all those sort of things. And it also allows your skin to be more resistant to the effects of the sun, which we'll go into later on. But yeah, so that will help the skin's barrier. Also, it minimises fine lines and it helps plump up the skin because it helps encourage the production of collagen, but it also protects the collagen that you've already got there. So really helping with strengthening and helping with the fine lines on your skin. Also got an amazing action, and that helps to minimize the production of melanin, which of course is the pigment that creates the darker spots on your skin. And it does this by inhibiting a particular enzyme called tyrosine, I think I've got that right, which sets off the melanocytes, which makes the melanin and therefore makes the darker pigment on your skin. So vitamin C is an amazing ingredient which stops that happening, and at the same time as reducing the likelihood of melanin production, it also helps brighten the dark spots you've already got on your skin. So it's just an amazing thing because it prevents things happening in the first place, but if things have already happened, then it helps reduce the effects of them. So a fantastic ingredient. And yes, oh, and there's one more thing, it helps to boost the skin renewal. So obviously the more your skin renews, the brighter it's going to look, the more luminous it's going to look, the fresher it's going to look. So seriously, I mean, it could go on forever about how vitamin C is great for your skin. But it's all very well, but as I have said, vitamin C is such a delicate ingredient and one that really oxidizes the minute it hits the air. So what's the best way to get that vitamin C where it is needed and to be the most effective it can be? Well, the best way of doing that is within a serum. So whether that be a serum, a liquidy serum, or an oil, something like that, that is the best way to introduce it into your skin. And what you want to look out for when you're looking for a vitamin C product is a serum or an oil that is kept in a lovely dark bottle. There we go, an opaque bottle that is going to protect the precious ingredients from the sunlight. You can keep it in the fridge if you want to make sure that it stays fresh, but you must make sure it's in a dark, cool place. So really, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Protect it, really look after it. It's a precious, precious product. So that's what you need to do. So you need a serum or an oil that's in a dark bottle. You need to keep it in a dark, cool place, but also you need to look out for accompanying ingredients in that bottle. Now there are things that make vitamin C work even better, and one of those is vitamin E. And vitamin E actually increases its effectiveness of vitamin C by 4 times. So if it's in that bottle, you know it's going to be super powerful. On top of that, look for a vitamin C that is an L-ascorbic acid. Now that is the most potent form of vitamin C that you can get within skincare, so look out for that one. And another ingredient is something called ferulic acid, and in an organic product like I'll show you in a moment, ferulic acid is found from bran, and the effect that has is to really protect the effectiveness of that serum or oil, so it retains its potency and makes sure that it doesn't diminish as you use your bottle up. So those very important ingredients, so the L-ascorbic acid, that type of vitamin C, the ferulic acid, which is going to maintain the potency of that oil or serum, and also the I've lost it. Oh, the vitamin E, which of course increases its effectiveness 4 times over. So really wonderful ingredients. And very important thing. Now you've probably seen vitamin C in countless products. Oh, I got lipstick on it. No. In countless products, and that's great, but you've really got to look for something that has a quantity of at least 10% vitamin C. 10 to 20% is ideal. Less than 10%, you're really going to not see much difference, and over 20% can cause a little bit of sensitivity. So somewhere between 10 and 20%. I'm pleased to say these have 15%, which is wonderful, and I think that's flipping amazing, because skincare generally, mainstream skincare, whether it be cheap as chips or whether it be very expensive, they very rarely have active ingredients of over 15%. You're really lucky if you find active ingredients. That's everything, all the ingredients combined together to make 15%. But with these products, it's 15% vitamin C before you even start with all the other wonderful things that are inside. So as I always go on about, Eminence Organic Skincare has between 85 and 95% active ingredients. So you're going to get a product that you can see instantly change your skin. And I see that all the time when I am carrying out facials here in my treatment room. So bear that in mind. A product that has at least 10% vitamin C, or there's just no point worrying about it. If it's right down the bottom of the ingredients list, don't bother. There's just no point. It's just all a waste of time. All right, so we know what it is, we know the benefits of it, and we know the best way to apply it and the ingredients that should be within that product to make it super duper effective. Okay, so let's talk about these lovely products here. So Eminence has got vitamin C in lots and lots and lots of its products because it's full of fruit and veg. So of course it's going to have vitamin C in it. But I'm going to concentrate on the Rolls Royce of those treatments, which are the ROSEHIP Triple C and E Firming Oil, delicious, and the Citrus and Kale Potent C and E Serum. So let's talk about this one first. Both of which, by the way, are multi-award winning products. So these are fabulous. And like I say, the reason I've decided to focus on these and to give you that 20% off during February is because I'd really love you to use them for different reasons. The Citrus and Kale has all those benefits that I mentioned earlier, but what is fascinating about it is that it will increase the protection for your skin. So as you continue using it between now and the summer, by the time you get to the summer, it will be protecting your skin from those ultraviolet rays at the same time as your UV protection is doing the outside. This will be working on the inside. So that's why it's a really good time to start using this. And with the ROSEHIP and Triple C and E Firming Oil, this is fantastic for super duper hydration. But we'll go on to that in a minute. So let's talk about the Citrus and Kale Potent C and E Serum. As you can see, as I mentioned on the what to look out for in your vitamin C serum, there's vitamin E. So already you've got a product that is going to be super effective, and it's boosting that vitamin C by 4 times. And it's in that nice dark bottle, so you can rest assured that it's going to be protected and looked after all the time you're going to be using it. Now, this has got 3 types of vitamin C in it. It's got the L-ascorbic acid that I mentioned earlier. It's got all the vitamin C's from broccoli, kale, and what's the other one? Broccoli, kale, and spinach. So it's got the vitamin C from those, and it's also got the wonderful vitamin C salt. And this forms the amazing delivery system that Eminence has created. And Eminence have created this to make sure that the vitamin C doesn't oxidize in the environment. It gets right into where it's needed, which is in your skin. So vitamin C salt also has a really groovy name that I have to read, so I get it wrong. So don't get it wrong. Sodium ascorbyl phosphate. But let's call it vitamin C salt. It's so much easier. So this is obviously in a solid form, and this is within here. So what happens in this delivery system is the vitamin C is inside that salt, and that is going to, and that doesn't oxidize. So it's protecting the vitamin C, the precious stuff. So what happens is, as it gets onto your skin and sinks lower into your skin. There's enzymes in your skin that start munching away at the salt, so the sodium side of it. And as it does that, it releases the vitamin C, so the L-ascorbic acid. It releases that into the skin, into the places that it's supposed to be. So I don't know any other vitamin C serum that does this, and you can rely on getting that vitamin C right where you want it to do all those amazing things that I have mentioned. So that is unique to Eminence Organic Skincare, and it is really getting in there to fight those free radicals and also to stop the free radicals forming even in the first place. So that is a fabulous reason why you should be using this, because you're really going to get an effective product. So that is the unique vitamin C delivery system. On top of that, the beautiful vitamin E, and that is from this stuff. Avocado, yum yum, and that is going to help with increasing the effectiveness of your vitamin C, and you've got the ferulic acid in there, which keeps it all nice and potent. So let's list the things that this is going to do. As I've mentioned, it's going to protect your skin from producing free radicals caused by bad diet or pollution or sun damage, etc, etc. It's going to brighten your skin, so it's going to help with any darker spots on your skin, and it's also going to prevent them from forming because it's going to inhibit the melanin production in your skin, as I mentioned earlier. And it's also going to help any sort of redness. It's going to reduce the redness and the inflammation in your skin, and it's going to boost the good old collagen, which is what we want. We want the collagen boosting, and it's also going to protect the collagen that you've already got in there from being depleted. So much going on in this lovely little bottle. So I'm going to show you how to apply it, and it's up to you. You can apply this day and night. At the moment, I am applying this in the morning and this in the evening, but it's up to you. You can just apply this day and night if you want, and the same with the ROSEHIP vitamin C. So this is a rather unique serum in that it's not like a lot of serums which have that sort of almost gel-like consistency. This is almost like water, and for that reason I'd recommend applying it slightly differently to how I would say to apply normal serums. Let's get that out. Now can you see that? Oh, look at that. It's a beautiful, it's full of all those citrusy things, all that vitamin C. Right, so this is how I'd apply it. 1, 2 drops, okay, into the palm of your hand. I would not warm it between your hands because I think precious stuff. I don't want it in the palms of my hands. I want it on my face. So I would get my fingertips like this, and I would apply it to the bits that are the most important to reach. So between your brows, around your eyes, around here, anywhere you want to really concentrate that. And then with whatever's left, apply to your hands. Oh my God, it smells so delicious. And press it into your skin. Just press it, press it, press it, press it, press it. No smoothing, pressing, pressing, pressing. So it gets right into the skin where we want it to do its work. So that's how you would apply it, and it's best to then apply a moisturizer afterwards. Now, because it's such a light texture, any skin type would enjoy using this, from very dry to oily. It's perfect, so don't be put off by the fact that it's a serum if you've got oily skin, because it smells so nice on my hands. It has that wonderful light consistency, so really good, so don't be afraid of using that. So that is the Citrus and Kale Potent C and E Serum. And one important fact to leave you with on this one before we move on is that within, let me just get this right, within 3 hours of applying this, the free radical damage in your skin is reduced by 47%. Within 3 hours, within 3 hours. It's an amazing, amazing product. So that is probably your most effective vitamin C product on the market. I'm going to say it, it's amazing. So that's your vitamins, that's your citrus and kale potent serum. Then we're going to move on to the rosehip triple C&E oil. So imagine that, but imagine that with rosehip oil and sea buckthorn oil in it. Oh my God. It is so super hydrating, along with all the amazing effects of the citrus and kale. You've also got lovely nourishing oils in there. And again, this has got the vitamin E in it, which is going to be super nourishing, but also is going to help boost the effectiveness of that vitamin C 4 times. So this is intense hydration. It's got essential fatty acids in there, and the vitamin C that comes from rosehip oil is actually equivalent to the vitamin C you would find in 20 oranges. Can you believe it? So rosehip oil from the rosehip is incredibly potent, and on top of that you've got sea buckthorn oil, which is this superfruit that has the most powerful antioxidants in there as well. So all those wonderful benefits that I've told you about with vitamin C, add on to that the fantastic hydrating and nourishing products of the sea buckthorn oil and the rosehip oil. It is out of this world. So in the same way, to apply it, do not use the full pipette's worth. Oh my God, that would just be very sad. So with this, I would apply in the palm of your hand 1 to 2 drops. You think, is that it? Is that it? Smooth between your hands. Oh my God. And then apply it. It might take a while because it smells so nice. Oh, and then apply it to your skin. I love using this at night time because when I wake up in the morning, I can feel my skin feels so soft. Oh, it's so lovely. So I love using that at night. I don't personally put another moisturiser over the top, but if your skin is particularly dry at this time of year, then definitely do. A lot of the time I use other serums and then put a moisturiser over the top, but with this I don't feel I need to. Oh, this is such a great job. I love my job. So that's a rosehip triple C&E firming oil, full of amazing things. It plumps, it firms, and it hydrates the skin, as well as all those amazing benefits of vitamin C that we talked about earlier. So they are the 2 amazing vitamin C products that Eminence have for you. And I can't stress enough how good it would be to use these at this time of year. This one, overnight hydration for a dry skin that's suffering in the winter months. This one, all the benefits that I've listed of boosting collagen, of preventing free radical damage, of making sure your skin is lovely and protected from the environment, and ready for the summer when you get there and your skin is like, yeah, whatever, you can throw whatever you like at me, I'm protected with my UV and I'm protected from within with my vitamin C. So these 2 products, if you could do it, use them together, use them in the morning, use it in the evening, and get your maximum benefits from this incredible vitamin C pairing. All right, so there you are. So can I just make sure that you're aware that these 2, as I said, together, they make sure that your skin has the optimum levels of vitamin C within 3 days of application. So ta-da! Doesn't take long, and you are boosted as much as possible and ready to fight off whatever your skin has thrown at it within 3 days. And if you stop using it after 3 days, it's okay for 3 days because it stays in your skin for that long. So I mean, I could go on and on and on about how wonderful these products are, but I think you get the message. So incredible, incredible products. Citrus and Kale Potent C&E Serum, Rosehip Triple C&E Firming Oil. If you want more information on those, they are on my website, KarenAlexandraBeauty.com. Go there and have a browse if you want to. But of course, as you must know by now, I am here to answer any questions at all. So you can text me, you can email me, you can WhatsApp me. You can even use that old-fashioned way of ringing me if you want to, and I will help with any skincare concerns or any questions you may have about these products and anything else. So I hope that has been useful for you. Please get vitamin C in your life, because it does everything you want a skincare product to use, but you really have to make sure you get one that really works, one that is not going to just be a waste of money because it disappears into the air. Okay, make sure you get one that is really going to bring all those vitamin C benefits right to the place they want to be. Oh, that's very interesting. Thank you for saying so. It is very clever, and it takes a lot of explaining. So I'm glad you think it's clever, but it really does work. And you know, I'm so enthusiastic about the Eminence products because of the work that goes into making sure the ingredients that are in there actually do what they're supposed to, and they get to the areas where they're supposed to in your skin to really benefit them. So lots and lots of good stuff. And so don't forget, they are 20% off through the whole of February. You can get your hands on one of those. I am never ever going to be doing a 20% off again, I'm afraid. Never. So you make a huge saving on these, which will never be seen again. So do make sure you make the most of that if you can. On top of that, you may have noticed that I have the Lily Lolo lipsticks reduced, and they are reduced by 20% too. Now, if you are familiar with these lipsticks, you'll already know that they're an amazing price at £12, but at 20% off, they're even more of a steal. These are both long-lasting and moisturising. I've got the lip colour Undressed On, which happens to be my most popular one in the shop, but they come in 10 different shades to choose from, so you can have a look at those on my website too. To just reiterate as well, if you don't already know, it's 20 years of business, so there are lots of events and special offers going on throughout the year. So if you so clever and so fancy, exactly. Thank you for your feedback. Yeah, so my 20 years of business, lots of things going on throughout the year. If you want to make sure you're up to date with them, please go to KarenAlexandraBeauty.com and subscribe to my newsletter. That is the best way of finding out all that information, because all the offers are only for subscribers. Sorry about that. But you know, subscribers get the best deals, and they also are notified about all the things well in advance, or the non-subscribers. So if you want to do that, go there and just pop your email address in, and then I will make sure you get my monthly newsletters with all the information. And I think that's it. Oh, the only other thing is to say that opening hours go back to 3 days a week as of next week. So I'm there Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, and then Monday, Wednesday, Saturday the following week, all of which you can find again on my website. We put every fortnight down, so you'll be able to see. And that's it for tonight. So I hope that's been helpful, and thank you for those who have joined me this evening, and thank you for those who have tuned in a little bit later to listen to the wonderful effectiveness and the amazing delivery system of these vitamin C products. I hope you've enjoyed the chat, and I look forward to seeing you next week, when I think we'll concentrate on the other 20% off item, the Lily Lolo lipsticks. I will see you next week on Wednesday at 5:30. I will see you then. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Have a lovely evening.